Welcome to the SFL pregame show here on the Sunday Showcase. If you played or coached or owned a team earlier in the day and you'd like to talk about all the action, let's hear from you. 210-473-8428. We'll take a call. We'll take a break. We'll go over the highlights. We'll get back to the phone lines all in the next 27 minutes and 40 seconds leading up to kickoff of Mexico City and Dallas. Again, 210-473-8428. And we will go over all of the action that happened all across the league today. What a day it was for the SFL. Some headlines. Houston came back from two 17-point deficits at the top. Vegas, Baltimore got it going in the second half. They get to 2-1. Sioux Falls went berserk in the fourth quarter on Queen City. And Los Angeles, boy, that was a showing, no doubt about it. As they smashed the Alaska Storm and sent the Storm spiraling to last in the Western Conference heading into Week 4. I've got our first caller of the night on the pregame show, 513. What's up?
Hey, Cam, how you doing?
Hey, Andy Hamilton calling the 400th game in league history tomorrow night.
Yep, that would be me. Also, the offensive coordinator for Carolina.
Of course.
I get to wear that. I get to wear that hat for once.
Led Baltimore at the half as we're taking a look at the updated stats now up on DAX stats. 14-13 at the break. The offense was sluggish in the second half. Actually outgained Baltimore in this one, and Johnny English had a good day. Another tough day for Jamison Monroe at 178 yards, but 2 picks, no touchdowns. 12 incompletions. How did you see it?
Well, I think the stat sheet will not show the tail of this tape. Yes, English's stats look good. I think we did a good job of containing Robinson on the defensive side in terms of the run game. Pass-wise, we would have liked to bottle him up a little bit more. We would have liked to keep a tap on Gilbert a little bit more. He really killed us. But in terms of offense only, I think Monroe played decently. The 2 picks, I was telling Heath, our offensive assistant, once it leaves his hand, if it gets bobbled around or something, what's he going to do about it? And the 2 picks that he had, I think both of them were bobbled and then intercepted. One off the back of a crab. So at that point, you can't really blame Monroe, and you almost have no one to blame. It just kind of is the tail of the tape for us this season. It would seem through the first 3 games, the ball hasn't bounced our way. So we're going to, we've already had discussions about how we're going to move on to working LA, but I thought the defense for the most part played well. The offense, besides the keep not getting on the scoreboard in the second half and the interception on the crab side of the field, but other than that, I thought we played decently.
Andy, we gotta run. 30 minutes is going to go real quick here on the Sunday Showcase. Thanks for giving us your time.
No problem. Have a good one.
All righty, so that was Andy Hamilton touching on the final score from 23-14. Baltimore improving to 2-1. 24 minutes to kickoff here on the Sunday Showcase. We'll get back rolling on the countdown. SFL last night highlights are coming up after a quick break. Lines are open, 210-473-8428 if you'd like to discuss your game that happened earlier today. And I want to touch back on that Sioux Falls 27 consecutive points. They actually started the game with a pick six from Adam Okoye, so congratulations to Adam Okoye on that achievement. We've actually seen quite a few pick sixes in the first few weeks. 216, you're on the call. Who do I have? Hello? 216. Time's a going. Well, we don't have a 216. We'll try them again. Let's get a caller. 210-473-8428. As we roll through, let's talk a little bit about Dallas and Mexico City. Of course, touted as a big matchup between Macc Wavy Jr. and Matt Wilson. We've never seen these two heavyweights really go toe-to-toe with each other for 4 quarters, so this is going to be a lot of fun. We're also playing our first game in Mexico City this season. The weather tonight is perfect, 66 degrees, cloudy skies, very little wind here in Mexico, and we're happy to be down here, all of us with our production crew. We'll also have a new segment on our broadcast tonight brought to you by DAX Stats. I cannot wait to unveil that to you all here tonight. I got an open line, 210-473-8428. We had 4 thrilling games earlier today, so chime in on that. How good was Houston's pass rush today? I haven't counted the stats yet, but certainly should here on how many sacks Houston ended up with on Mario Savage. It was unbelievable the amount of sacks they were getting. 3.5 just from Marcus Jones, but I know the team had plenty more than that. Let's see, they got up to where we got sacks. We're gonna have to figure that out. I know they had at least 6.5, maybe 7.5 or 8. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank. But Houston gets a huge win. They scored 0 points in the first half, 27 points in the second half. That's amazing for Houston. And they get to 1-1, and they avoid staying in the Western Conference cellar. We're trying 216 again. We got you? $216.
Yeah.
Hey, is this Ronnie?
Yeah.
My goodness, you were breaking my heart. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay. Well, clearly we're having some technical issues there in Vegas, but we're going to get back to the phone calls in moments. 19 minutes to go until kickoff. We're actually going to do SFL last night coming up out of this next break. Stay tuned. If you missed the action earlier today, we've got it all for you right now. It's SFL last night. Let's go. We got to change the name too, right? It should be SFL today or something. Alaska at Los Angeles. 3-0 Storm on top early, and Doug Bose is going the other way. Doug Bose on fire, and he's going to score a touchdown. It's 7-3, now 28-6. The game's getting out of hand in the fourth, and Doug Bose is gone again. Over 200 yards for Doug Bose. He actually had 300 all-purpose yards and 4 touchdowns. Murdoch Mock, let's give the defense a little love. Jax Diamond with the interception, and Los Angeles slams Alaska 41-6. The Storm have not scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. Baltimore, Carolina, Andrew Rastelli, a slow start. Maurice Spurgeon picks him off. A beautiful play there by the Carolina defense. The Skyhawk D was not done. Rastelli deep down the field, tapped into Tony Willis's hands. He's got 4 interceptions through the first 2 weeks. 3-0 Baltimore still up when Johnny English gets rumbling. Johnny, when does this guy ever have a bad day? English nearly 200 yards to the house. He had a touchdown later in the second quarter, which put Carolina up, but early in the fourth quarter, Mike Osai from Rastelli at dime, and on 4th down and 7. Is this how far Jamison Monroe has fallen in Carolina? English gets the carry, can't get it, and Baltimore holds on to win by 9. Queen City at Sioux Falls. This is the second play of the game. Pick 6 for Adam Okoye as Sioux Falls takes an early 7-0 advantage. What does Marcus Bose have to say about that? Oh, that's brutal. And then takes another vicious hit, but gets in the goal line. And then later, it's Freddie Fox. Did Sioux Falls just run in a touchdown? They had 3 rushing touchdowns by 3 different players today. Queen City would not go away, blocking a field goal at the end of the first half. It's 17-10. Now Julian Tyree down the field. It's Jalen Miller giving Sioux Falls back the lead at the end of the third quarter to go up 24-20. It was all Sioux Falls in the fourth as A.J. Caswell is picked by A.J. Levy. A bad A.J. to A.J. connection there, and Sioux Falls improves to 2-1. Queen City falls to 1-1. Finally, Las Vegas at Houston. It's 7-0 when Rick O'Reilly lays out Deion Hawkins, the play of the day, and Andre Khrushchev takes it all the way back. Las Vegas up 14-0, now up 17-0. Cody Cantrell gets going. Dime to Great Corky. Cantrell, dime to D.R. Sim, but Houston is still down 10. This one was important. Cantrell back to Corky. Dime again, perfectly on the money. It's tied at 24. 3rd down and 16. Mario Savage can't avoid the pressure. The pressure all day long on Savage led to this. A Houston Hyena game-winning field goal. And the Hyenas win 27-24. 13 minutes to kickoff from Mexico City, where the Dallas Ruffnecks are in town. This is the SFL Sunday Showcase pregame show. Seems my mic was off. 5:25 to kickoff. You guys know me. Just follow the mouse on the screen. Mexico City, Dallas next. .402 now to go before kickoff, and before we begin our final descent to Mexico City, I just want to give you one last note here on the pregame show. We've gone through all the stats, watched the highlights. We'll do SFL last night again at the half, by the way, tonight. But I want to give a birthday shout-out to Pablo Zamora, whose birthday is today. He had a pick six last week. Is he going to have a big showing tonight? That is the question. Pablo Zamora also has a forced fumble this season. He's having a quietly great start to his campaign in Mexico City. And Chris Davis has a birthday in 2 days. So Mexico City hopes to be doing plenty of celebrating tonight by getting a victory. It also is worth noting that the winner of this game joins Los Angeles atop the Western Conference standings with a 2-1 record. And the loser joins Alaska at the bottom of the standings with a 1-2 record out in the West. How's that for parity? 2:50 to go until kickoff. Our final descent to Mexico City starts right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mexico City, Estadio Azteca. Dallas and Mexico City set to do battle tonight on the SFL Sunday Showcase. Good evening, everyone. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Tonight, Macc Wavy Jr., Conk, Jonathan Concord, T. Cabell, all fired up and ready to go. On the other side, Matt Wilson, Chris Davis, the ever-electric Chris Davis, Carlo Montero, and company have something to say about who's going 2-1. Coin toss now. It's heads. Ruffnecks want the ball. Which means that we're about to get things started. The Mexico City Aztecs and KJ Batista has the ball on the tee. Kick it, we're underway. From the 2, it's the return by Robert Dobbs. First down. Robert Dobbs is the new rookie in Dallas. Macc Wavy Jr. is the quarterback. The former champion Minneapolis Mauler. First down for the Ruffnecks, and the pass is caught down the field. That is Jonathan Concord with the grab, and a first down for Dallas. Happy to have you along with us. Dallas is in the all grays with the black numbers and white trim. Mexico City in the home white helmets, red jerseys, green pants, white numbers, and green trim. It's a first down and 10 for the Ruffnecks with 4 wide. Macc Wavy Jr. back to pass. And Macc Wavy Jr.'s going long. Pass is dropped. That was Robert Dobbs, who the pass was intended for, and it's going to bring up second down and 10. So 2 straight passes. We expect a lot of passing here tonight out of these two sides. Mexico City's defense led by Ajumu Afolabi, the linebacker, 6'5", 260. He has been a force for the Aztecs so far this season. Mike Davis gets pounded, and I believe that was Afolabi on the tackle. Boy, I just love it when those things come together. Third down and 7 coming up for Dallas. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. This is SFL game number 399, and Dallas leads this all-time series 2-1. 4 receivers on a third down and 7. Macc Wavy Jr. shuffles around in the pocket. Well short of the first down, Dallas has to punt. 4th and 5, not what Dallas was hoping for on their opening drive. Prince Escobar's first catch of the evening. And we'll get to see what Matt Wilson can do offensively. This is a brand new stadium that the Aztecs have opened up. And the Aztec defense off to a strong start, held Alaska to 24 points, held Houston to 27. And returning the punt, the ever-electric Chris Davis up to the 20-yard line, but not a lot of room there. So it's going to be first down at where a touchback would have put him. First down and 10 at the 20. 9:28 to go in the first quarter. We get to see Matt Wilson, 6'5", 247, in his third season. He's gone from bronze to silver to gold in his career. 3 wide receiver set, 4 down linemen for Dallas, and back to pass is Matt Wilson, and Wilson will fire left side, caught by Davis, who's run out of bounds. It'll be second down and 5. Chris Davis is 10th in the league in receptions per game and 7th in receiving yards per game so far this season. He's having an incredible year since moving to a Gold Star contract. Matt Wilson, another throw. This one is out of the backfield to Ray Bentley, and he's smashed down. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4, a pickup of just 1. And Dallas's defense is looking for an early stop. Roughneck defense is led by defensive end T. Cabell, number 96, 6'4", 284 pounds. And he has been a force. 4 sacks, a half a sack behind Rick O'Reilly coming into the day. 3 receivers, 2 to the short right side for Matt Wilson, who will drop back to pass against a blitz. Deep ball down the field is nearly intercepted by A.J. Lacoste. He knocks that one away, and both defenses have shown up here in the first quarter, and it brings up a 4th down and 4. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/simulationfl. Of course, we give you daily content updates inside the SFL previews, face of the franchise interviews, market trends, SOB podcast, and much more. As that punt is nearly blocked, is away and returned up to the 40-yard line by Robert Dobbs. Got to get used to all these names. Dallas is going to end up with great field position as Macc Wavy Jr. gets started on his 2nd possession here on the Sunday Showcase with yours truly. Empty backfield, 5 wide for Dallas. They did give Davis an opportunity to carry the ball on that first drive. Just 3 down linemen for Santa Fe, or for Mexico City. I knew I was going to do it at least once. Pass is nearly intercepted and incomplete. Rever was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down and 10. So Macc Wavy Jr.'s got 4 star receivers to look at, and he looks at the non-star. Second down and 10. That's a good look at Pablo Zamora, who has had an incredible start to his season. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, and Mike Davis is slashed, a loss of 3. 3rd down and 13. Big number 99 in the middle. That's Sanchez making the play. And Dallas is in some trouble. Pablo Zamora has 20 tackles, one of 3 Aztec defenders with 20 tackles, 2 picks, tackle for loss, and a forced fumble already this season. 3rd down and 13, empty backfield. And to throw is Wavy Jr. It's picked off by Afolabi inside the 30. Ajumu Afolabi's got a touchdown. A pick 6 for the rookie linebacker, and it's 6-0 Aztecs. How about that? Ajumu Afolabi defending, I believe, Rever again in that 5 wide set. And Mexico City's got the early advantage thanks to their defense, which forced 5 consecutive interceptions in the second half last week against Houston. They now have 6 interceptions in 3 quarters. And if you've got Afolabi in fantasy football, then you're a happy camper. Batista's extra point on a high snap is up and good, and Mexico City has our first points of the evening. So we saw Adam Okoye earlier in the day take a pick 6 to the house. Now Afolabi, we don't see it often out of a linebacker. He makes a gigantic play and puts Dallas in an early hole. Neither quarterback has been impressive from the 3-yard line. This is Dobbs. Dobbs breaking away from tackles. Takes it all the way out to the 35-yard line and nearly took that one all the way to the house. Last meeting between these two teams was September 7th. Dallas won 22-16. They got off to an early 12-0 advantage, and if you can remember, back when Mexico City was Santa Fe, they had an opportunity to win that game late on a long pass down the field. The tackle was made, and time expired on the Gorillas' chances of victory. Macc Wavy Jr. again in 5 wide open. Prince Escobar tight-roping the sideline. He gets walloped by Pablo Zamora, but Prince Escobar with a monster gain, and that is good enough for a Dallas first down. Boy, Macc Wavy let this one go, and I mean let this one go. That had some heat on it, and I don't know how Prince Escobar, who turned around and brought it in with one hand, was able to stay in bounds. But a tremendous play, and Dallas has the ball in the Mexico City 25. First down and 10 with 4 wide. Escobar's at the bottom of the screen. Jonathan Concord, top of the screen. Macc Wavy Jr. out of the gun, back to throw. He'll fire a wobbling pass to Jonathan Concord, who's run out of bounds by Aaron Arrington, who defected from Houston to Mexico City and now helps the offense and the defense for the Aztecs. Chris Davis, otherwise known as Spec Poo, is the defensive coordinator in Mexico City. Macc Wavy, 60 yards and a pick are his early numbers tonight. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Aztecs up 7, but Dallas is knocking on the door. 4 receivers, hand off to Mike Davis, and Mike Davis gets a couple, brings up 3rd down and 5. Nice tackle there by Hankins. 6:42 to go in the first. Want to remind you that tomorrow night, Atlanta and Tallahassee, the SFL's 400th game, and it's also a battle of the only 2 undefeated teams left in the SFL. 3rd down and 5. Winner is the lone unbeaten in the SFL through 3 weeks. That pass is caught, and they're marking him short of the sticks. 4th down and 1. In the SFL, they mark you where you hit the turf, not where you are touched. That was Davis Reed with the 4-yard reception, but it is 4th down, and for the moment it looks like Dallas's offense is remaining on the field. 4 wide receivers. Are they going to try the hard count, or will Dallas pull the trigger here early down a touchdown on the road? Down to 10 on the play clock, and Mexico City jumped offside. Macc Wavy Jr. fires down the field. It's incomplete, but Mexico City keeps the drive alive for Dallas. Pass intended for Jonathan Concord. Macc Wavy Jr. gets the Aztecs on the hard count. And that is a grave mistake for the Aztecs. Morales was the man who jumped offside. Follow us on Twitter at SimulationFL. And also don't forget to check out the league's updated website, where we've got game pictures from every game ever, all 398 of them, along with updated stats, team pages, and more. SimulationFL.com. 1st and 10 with 5:41 to go in the first quarter after the really bad Mexico City penalty. Macc Wavy Jr. into double coverage finds Jonathan Concord, who now has 23 yards on 3 receptions. He has been active early, and Mexico City really has not had a huge answer. That's a pickup of 6 yards. Didn't look like much, but helps Dallas stay ahead of the chain. 2nd down and 4. 5:18 to go in the first, halfway through the first quarter already. Hand off to Mike Davis, left side, did not get in and did not get the first down. 3rd down, and they're going to say 1. Aaron Arrington on the tackle. It is 3rd down and 1 from the 1, according to the official stats. But a 3rd down and about a half a yard, as Dallas can still pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. How do the Ruffnecks handle this red zone opportunity in a 4 wide set with 4 down linemen? 4:43 to go in the first. Macc Wavy Jr. back to pass, floats it back in the end zone. Touchdown to Robert Dobbs. Robert Dobbs with the score. Macc Wavy Jr. puts the perfect amount of touch on that football, and Wavy Jr. is the first quarterback of the night to strike. What a start to this game. We are going to have some fun tonight. Extra point for Dallas is good. And it's 7-7 with 4:37 to go in the first quarter. The stadium is Estadio Azteca, 65,941. The Aztec Empire was founded in 1325. Four Spaniards arrived in the 1500s. Certainly a tribute back to Mexico City's heritage, and the fans are loving it. Nothing wrong with the Santa Fe Gorillas, as Chris Davis almost went Incredible Hulk on everyone again for the second straight week. He returns it up to the 31, but the Aztecs certainly suit this area of the world. 4:34 to go in the first. We're all tied at 7. Macc Wavy Jr. has a touchdown and an interception. Matt Wilson has neither. And we're tied. Wilson back to pass, and Wilson will fire down the field. That is somehow caught by Chris Davis over a few Roughneck defenders. And Mexico City's offense is trying to up the tempo. The Aztec offense has struggled a bit in the first couple of weeks. That pass is incomplete and out of bounds. I believe Davis was the intended target. Second down and 10, but Mexico City is still running up to the line quickly. Handoff to Ray Bentley. Haven't seen much from Ray Bentley so far tonight. He picks up 2. Third down and 8 from midfield. 4:03 to go in the first quarter. Wilson trying to keep the tempo hot. He's got a great pocket. And Matt Wilson down the field to Davis to the 21-yard line. That first down brought to you by the offensive line. Brilliant blocking for Matt Wilson. Look at that. Could you have asked for a better pocket? Troy LaShaw on the tackle. 3:40 to go in the first quarter, and Matt Wilson is starting to get going. 3 receivers. Boy, that's a heck of a job from this Mexico City offensive front, considering how good Dallas's pass rush has been in their first 2 games. Ray Bentley picks up 4. Second down and 6. Ray Bentley, 237 rushing yards this season. That's 4th most in the SFL coming into the week. He has 3 touchdowns as well. Just a bronze. Mexico City knows how to get the most out of their running backs. 3 minutes to go in the first. Handoff to Bentley. Bentley is wrapped up. And that was a couple of defenders over there to make that stop. Quackenvoss and D. Lyman was out there to make the play. Opposite of T. Cabell, Ray Bentley ran. Third down and 8 after a loss of 2 yards at the Dallas 19-yard line. 2:35 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. 4 down lineman for the Ruffnecks. Back to pass. Wilson, sidearm throw. Caught. Oh my goodness! Chris Davis was on his knees. The ball bounced off his hands, and Richard Montague, what a way to get your night started, makes an incredible catch in ridiculous traffic. It's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Terrific concentration from Richard Montague. 3 receivers for Mexico City. Wilson again, all kinds of time. That pass knocked away from Chris Davis. Good coverage down the field. Davis has already been targeted 6 times. 2nd and 10. That could have been picked off in coverage. Number 24 for the Roughneck defense. 2nd down 10 for the Aztecs. Trying to regain the advantage against Dallas in a battle of 1-1 Western Conference teams. I wouldn't call them rivals, but they certainly have similar builds. As Matt Wilson will drop to throw, he'll hit Ray Bentley on a check down, and that lost a yard. Looked like it may have lost a little bit more. They give them officially a 1-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 11.
Third and goal from the fire goal, 11 yards.
1:42 to go first quarter. Trips off the right side for the Aztecs in a tie game here on the Sunday Showcase. Wilson to throw. And Wilson is sacked back at the 17. Although looked like to be more like about the 20-yard line. Bacon with the sack. Billy Joe Bacon getting through. And a number of Ruffnecks could have come down with a sack there. The Aztecs stall out in the red zone. At a 1st and goal on the 10, it ends up 4th down and 17. And KJ Batista will have to attempt the field goal. .105 to go first quarter. 34-yard attempt for Batista is good. Mexico City 10 and Dallas 7. The last time these quarterbacks met on the field, Wavy Jr. a couple of touchdowns, no picks, but left the game early. Matt Wilson's quarterback rating was 129. And Santa Fe, back in the day, handed Minneapolis the franchise's worst loss in franchise history. Robert Dobbs has another angle to return from, gets it up to the 28-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Dallas. So 52 seconds to go in a very entertaining first quarter. Afolabi with a pick 6. We also had a pretty touchdown pass from Wavy Jr. to Robert Dobbs in the back of the end zone. 4 receivers for Macc Wavy Jr. He's going long, and wide open is Prince Escobar. The Dallas 48-yard line for another first down. Macc Wavy Jr. has 93 yards and a touchdown in this first quarter. And the shootout continues. We had early defense, but Escobar is going to break free. Wide open on a deep slant. Zamora and Carlo Montero combined for the stop. Nevertheless, Dallas moves the chains up to midfield. 4 receivers again, 2 to either side. Davis in the backfield. And it looks like Mexico City's in a 3-2 dime. Dallas needs the Mexico City 42 for a first down. That pass is knocked away. Nice job getting in the way of that quick one over the middle. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Pass intended for Dobbs, who has been an early name here tonight. Pretty active. Robert Dobbs coming into the night, who had a touchdown earlier in this quarter. Dobbs, that's his first of the season at 118 yards on 10 grabs coming into the game. Another perfect pass to Davis Reed this time. And Dallas has a first down to the Mexico City 32. Macc Wavy Jr. is putting these passes perfectly on the money and is shaking off that early interception. Pass picked off by Ajumu Afolabi, and that is the end of the first quarter. Dallas 7, Mexico City 10. We're back to Mexico City after a word to remind you about the big game tomorrow night. Tallahassee is back on top of the power rankings after beating Carolina in week 2, pushing out Atlanta, who watched it happen while on bye. SFL members are sending a message. Respect must be earned. One win isn't enough. A battle of undefeateds, the smack talk is real. Aquantis Shine and the Swarm travel to face AJ Barnes and the Pride. Monday, January 30th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be a star. The drama is real, only on the SFL Network. Start of the second quarter, handoff to Mike Davis. He fumbled it. And is that Afolabi with the fumble recovery? I believe it is. Mike Davis coughs up the football. Fumble was forced. Well, I can't tell from that angle if it was Afolabi. Carlo Montero forces the fumble. And Mexico City creates yet another turnover. 1st and 10 for the Aztecs. Back to pass, Matt Wilson. Hit as he threw. Pass caught over the middle. That is Chris Davis again. Pickup of 6 will bring up 2nd down and 4. T. Cabell having words with Chris Davis. And how about Afolabi and Carlo Montero's early start to the night? They have been huge. 2nd down and 4. Wilson back to pass. He'll hit Bentley. And Bentley having a tough time getting going against this Roughneck defense. Another tackle in the open field by Richie Williams, another rookie on this Dallas squad. Brings up 3rd down and 3 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Three receivers for Matt Wilson, back to throw. They'll fire down the field, caught by K.L. Barrett. Richie Williams draped all over him. And Barrett does one heck of a job to reel that pass in. Matt Wilson is on the money tonight. Look at that throw. He could not have fit that in more perfectly as Julius O'Neill makes the tackle for Dallas. Julius O'Neill leads the team in tackles through 2 games with 21. 1st and 10 for the Aztecs. 3 receivers back to pass. Matt Wilson again against this vicious pass rush. Nearly threw an interception. Dallas is having a difficult time getting to Matt Wilson, and that leads us perfectly into our DAC stats. Trivia question of the night. Dallas has 9 sacks on the quarterback this season. How many did the team have last season? The answer coming up after this play. 9:19 to go in the second quarter. Mexico City is up 3. And that pass is caught. Chris Davis has a first down, shoved out of bounds at the Dallas 35. And Matt Wilson is 10 of 14. Let's get back to the DAC stats. Trivia question of the night. The answer is 16. Dallas, with 9 sacks already this season, is on pace for 54, which would crush the league record set by Minneapolis last year with 40. Of course, the Maulers won the championship. 3 receivers for Mexico City. Thank you, DAC stats. 9:06 to go in the first half. Matt Wilson outside to K.L. Barrett. That pass is caught. 4-yard pickup. We'll set up a 2nd down and 6. Oh, the Dallas 31. The Ruffnecks have 2 early turnovers they are trying to weather. And Wilson will hand off to Bentley out of the gun. He breaks off a tackle and then gets body slammed at the 29-yard line. Pick up 4 yards. 2 yards, rather. It's 3rd down and 4. And the tackle, or check that, Ray Bentley on that carry. I got a little turned around there. Chris Davis, 5 receptions for 70 yards on 9 targets. A strong first half. 3rd down and short for Matt Wilson. And his pass, short of the sticks, will end short of the sticks. Chris Davis with the reception, but another good open field tackle by this Dallas secondary. It's a pickup of just 3 and a 4th down and 1 coming for the Aztecs. And they are wasting no time sending KJ Batista out to attempt the field goal from 43 yards away. no funny business from Mexico City. But Dallas's defense gets a critical stop defensively, and a 43-yard field goal for the Aztecs is good. 7:44 to go in the first half. Dallas 7, Mexico City 13. But Dallas, despite losing the turnover battle by 2, trails by just 6 here in the first half. We'd be remiss if we did not update you on a record-breaking night for Matt Wilson. Matt Wilson has crossed the 9,000-yard mark for his career. That passes Alexander West. Wilson is now 9th on the all-time top passing leaderboards. Number 8 is a player no longer in the league, West St. Clair, who has 9,453 yards. Matt Wilson should be surpassing that next game, although with a brilliant performance tonight, he certainly could do that here this evening. Dobbs returns it up to the 22-yard line. First down and 10, 7:38 to go in the first half. Well, it's been an interesting one. Dallas's offense is back on the field. Number 2 in first downs per game with 21. The 5th best pass offense in the league, averaging 310.5 yards per game. Macc Wavy Jr.'s pass is deflected. That one knocked away by number 26, one of the few players on this Aztec squad that wears a 20 and is not a star. Ray Bentley wears 27, Aaron Arrington 24, Pablo Zamora 29, Carlo Montero 23. Second and 10, 7:35 to go in the first half. Mexico City up 13-7 on Dallas. 4 receivers, 3 off the left side. Wavy Jr., 3-step drop. Oh, he overthrew a wide open receiver. Mexico City applied a little bit of pressure, but Macc Wavy Jr. just missed that one. 3rd down and 10. Rare to see a quarterback overthrow a receiver who's right in front of him like that. 4 receivers, 3 off the right side. Aztecs up 6. Back to pass. Macc Wavy Jr. down the field. Caught over the coverage of Pablo Zamora, who can't make the tackle. Montero eventually brings him down, but it's Prince Escobar. Another big catch down the far sideline. First down, Dallas into Mexico City territory. Escobar does get contacted off the line, but the pass again perfectly over the head of Pablo Zamora, the birthday boy. And Prince Escobar is averaging 100 yards a game this season. He had 2 touchdowns last week. It was the 2nd time in his career that he had a multi-touchdown game, and has upped his numbers from Baltimore just a bit. Macc Wavy Jr. to pass. Wide open, caught for a first down. That's Robert Dobbs, who has 2 receptions for 6 yards. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Ruffnecks. At the half, we will go over first half highlights and stats, but we will also break down the highlights once more for you. If you missed the pregame show of all the action that happened earlier today, you have to see what Rick O'Reilly did to Deion Hawkins. Macc Wavy Jr.'s got a first down to Rever on the outside of the 18-yard line. Ruffnecks are in the red zone. Six and a half to go in the second quarter. Aztecs up 6, Dallas driving. This has been a back and forth exciting game from the moment I yelled kick it. 5 receivers for Macc Wavy Jr. He doesn't like something. He's going to adjust the play at the line. Wavy to throw. Wavy left side. Caught sliding out of bounds. Jonathan Concord, what a play. First down to the 4. Concord, oh, a brilliant play. I didn't even see the one-handed catch at the beginning of the slide. Took it right away from the defense that was coming to get it, and we've seen a few beautiful catches tonight in the first half. Wavy back to throw. Left side again. Escobar stood up at the 3. Escobar already with 112 yards tonight on 5 receptions. It's 2nd and goal. Man, still can't get over that catch from Concord. Escobar goes out of bounds. 5:17 to go in the second. 4 receivers. Wavy Jr. out of the gun. Back to pass. Going to hit Mike Davis. Looking for the corner. Mike Davis has a touchdown. We're tied at 13. And Macc Wavy Jr. has his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Number 7 is back for the point after. Number 12.
That was perfectly executed by Dallas. And this is everything we thought it would be. Macc Wavy Jr. and Matt Wilson are just going back and forth right now.
Point is good.
Don't forget, tomorrow, the SFL's 400th game. The winner gets to claim they are the only undefeated team left in the SFL this season. Tallahassee, Atlanta, the top 2 teams in the power rankings. Andy Hamilton warming up his voice for that one tomorrow, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Don't miss it. Dallas kicks it away. Davis breaking a tackle to the 33-yard line. 5:15 to go in the first half. After today, the Western Conference standings at the top now look like this. Los Angeles is in first place. The winner of this game will join them in first place as well. Mexico City, if the playoffs, of course, are not even close to starting, but they would have all tiebreakers against all of the 1-1 teams at the moment. That pass is caught by Davis, who now has 7 grabs for 78 yards. We mentioned Davis and his top statistics coming in to the evening. He's number 1 in all-purpose yards, averages 280 per game. He has 14 receptions, 216 yards, and a touchdown. No one else on the team even had 100 yards receiving coming into the night. 2nd down and 5. Hand off to Ray Bentley. It's 14-13. Dallas did hit that extra point. Nice tackle by Heath McDaniel Sr. First time we get to mention his name tonight as he brings Bentley down for a 1-yard loss. Heath McDaniel Sr. has 11 tackles, a tackle for loss this season, but had a big stop, a memorable stop on Pete Bruschi on the goal line in week 1. Wilson's pass is short of the first down. Davis caught it, got the feet in bounds, but he was 1 yard shy of the sticks. And that's a rookie mistake that Chris Davis should not be making. Got to run your routes to the sticks. And Mexico City on their own 41 will look like they'll have to punt for the first time tonight. The Aztecs in 4 possessions have 2 field goals, a touchdown, and now a punt. Dallas has 2 touchdowns and 2 turnovers. A Mike Davis fumble and a Wavy Jr. interception. Punt is away for the Aztecs, and actually Dallas has also had 1 punt. That came early in this game. Dobbs returns it up to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Again, SFL game number 399. Mexico City is trying to tie this all-time series. It's the first time that Dallas has come to Mexico City in almost a year. And in this series, the home team has won all 3 matchups. That pass is picked off by Pablo Zamora. Happy birthday Pass intended for Davis Reed, and that's the third turnover for Dallas in the first half. Zamora one-on-one deep on Reed, a very similar route that Zamora got burned on when Escobar ran the route. And Zamora would not be fooled a second time. Aztecs, more brilliant field position at the Dallas 33. And the Aztecs have forced 8 turnovers in the last 4 quarters. That pass is nearly intercepted. Julius O'Neal steps in front of that one. This Aztec defense is something else. They're only 9th in scoring defense, 10th in total defense, 11th in rushing defense, and they don't have any sacks all year. This team has not sacked the quarterback. Yet, they just keep forcing turnovers. 2nd and 10. Matt Wilson's pass caught by K.L. Barrett. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Mexico City gets half of it. RN Batista to field goal range, but you have to figure that with a +3 advantage in turnover differential, this would be a huge negative if the Aztecs don't come away with anything more than a field goal on this drive. 3rd down and 5, 3:25 to go in the first half. Dallas up by 1. Back to pass, Wilson. Wilson fires it to the sticks, short again. Chris Davis with his 9th grab, but they marked him shy of the sticks. Davis with 9 catches already. Coming into the game, only Davis had more than 9 catches in the last 2 weeks, and he's already got 9 in the first half. Once again, Mexico City has to settle for a field goal. This is from 40 yards away, and that field goal is good. KJ Batista is 3 for 3 on field goals tonight, and with 3:02 to go in the first half, it's 16-14. But considering Dallas's inability to take care of the football, the Ruffnecks have got to be pretty pleased to be down just 2 points at this point. Batista will kick off. From the 3, Dobbs on the return. Dobbs slipped through a few, got to the 31. We've seen some pretty returns already tonight. These two quarterbacks in their career, look at those quarterback ratings, almost identical. You see Macc Wavy Jr. with 70 touchdowns and just 29 picks, whereas Matt Wilson has 60 interceptions and 64 picks. Wilson's had the yards, he's got the experience. But Wavy Jr. has taken better care of the ball. Of course, tonight has been the exact opposite of that. That pass is incomplete. There's a flag on the play. It looked like Wavy Jr. overthrew yet another receiver. They're calling pass interference on Afolabi. I didn't see anything. That pass was overthrown, and I think Wavy Jr. actually caught a break. The receiver that it looked like he was throwing to was wide open. And Mexico City can't claim an uncatchable ball because it ended up potentially being caught by a different Roughneck receiver. So a 1st down and 10 instead for Dallas. A spot foul to the 39-yard line. 5 wide for Macc Wavy Jr., who's a little bit off in this first half. Wavy Jr. to throw, has plenty of time. That pass is caught by Rever. And you look at the numbers, Wavy Jr. is definitely filling the stat sheet up more than Wilson. But Wilson has kept a clean sheet. 2nd down 3, 2:33 to go first half. 4 receivers, 3 off the left side, press coverage. And Mike Davis gets a handoff. Afolabi meets him in the hole. That's how you make a tackle. A gain of just 2, 3rd down and 1. Afolabi single-handedly prevents the first down himself. Crowd is on their feet. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. This is the SFL Network. Third down and 1, 2 minutes to go. A 2-point ball game here on the Sunday Showcase. Macc Wavy Jr. trying to lead the Ruffnecks on their 3rd touchdown drive of the night. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Wavy Jr. back to pass. Wavy Jr. down the middle. Picked off again. Pablo Zamora! Blowing on all sorts of candles tonight. First down, he's got 2 interceptions. Pablo Zamora now has 4 interceptions in the last 2 games. He has 4 on the season, tying him atop the leaderboards with Tony Willis. Dallas has 4 turnovers, yet trail by 2. Well, you just can't make this stuff up. 1:53 to go in the first half. 3 receivers. Back to pass. Wilson swings it outside. Caught by Barrett, who steps out of bounds with 1:50 to go on the clock. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. It's a pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4. Man, oh man, Pablo Zamora. That is unbelievable. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel as you watch this ball game tonight. We are 1 away from 500 YouTube subscribers. Last I checked, 1:50 to go in the first half. You saw Davis's updated numbers. Those are insane. He's on pace for 18 receptions. Check that. Oh no, that's K.L. Barrett again on the sideline, but again, 1 yard shy of the first down. Dallas giving the Aztecs the out routes, and the Aztecs are not running them past the sticks. .147 to go first half. 3 receivers, 2 off the right side for Wilson. 4-2 defense out of Dallas. Back to pass deep. That pass is picked. Picked off at the 20. Intended for Barrett. Still on his feet. That is the rookie, Richie Williams, and the first turnover of the night for Matt Wilson in Mexico City. And Dallas is just having themselves a night. They've got 4 turnovers, yet down 2 and have the chance to take the lead going into the half. The Aztec defense, which has been on fire, a very underrated defense, is really the only thing keeping the Aztecs in this game right now in the first half. Of all those defensive stats I mentioned earlier, the Aztecs are 5th in the league in pass defense efficiency. Opposing quarterbacks average a quarterback rating of just 76 against this team. Macc Wavy Jr. is sacked. First sack of the season for Mexico City, and it goes to Kaloa Hankins. 2nd down and 13. Plenty of ball players out there for the Aztec defense tonight. 4 receivers, 3 off the right side for Macc Wavy Jr. 3-2 dime look. Wavy Jr. back to pass against some heavy pressure again. Dime to Jonathan Concord. To the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 Dallas. That could not have been a better pass from Wavy Jr. Back to throw. Wavy Jr. down the field again. Caught by Davis Reed to the 36-yard line. And look at the Dallas offense work. Down 2, 4 turnovers in the first half. Wavy Jr. leading him down the field. Back to throw, short throw by Davis all alone, and a timeout is called with 34 seconds to go by Dallas. That's their 2nd. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. Davis gets involved in the passing game. We've seen Concord, Reed, Davis all on this drive alone with receptions. Empty backfield, 5 wide on a 2nd and 5 for Dallas. Wavy Jr. is in trouble. Sacked again, back at the 39. It's been Mexico City's front, not Dallas's, that has made a big impact in this first half. 3rd down and 12. That sack takes Dallas out of field goal range. Ball is on the 38. A boisterous crowd of 66,000 plus in Mexico City. 5 wide for Wavy Jr. to throw again against a 4-man rush. Steps up in the pocket, floats it down the field and overshoots a well-covered defender. And the Aztec defense comes up with another stand. Wavy Jr. doing a nice job of stepping up in the pocket, but you can tell that he is running scared, particularly on this drive. And wow, 4th and 12 in no man's land, and Dallas is going to go for this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Wavy Jr. to throw, and his pass is caught at the 20. On 4th and 12, you've got to be kidding me. 18 seconds to go in the half, and Wavy Jr. spikes the ball with 15 on the clock and 1 timeout. They may bring the field goal team out, but what a gutsy offensive play call for Dallas, going for it on 4th down and 12 in the waning seconds of the first half. I don't think I have ever seen that before. 5 wide, the offense is still out there for the Ruffnecks. Down 2. Wavy Jr. to pass. Wavy Jr. in trouble, gets it away to Concord. He's running the wrong way. And it's 3rd down and 15, and Dallas will just let this clock run down, take a timeout, and kick a field goal. So Mexico City holds to some degree, but has to feel baffled that their defense did not get off the field without giving up some points. It'll be a 43-yard field goal. We've already seen a blocked field goal today by Queen City and a blocked extra point by Alaska. Can the Aztecs defense play special teams too? From 42 yards away, Manuel. His field goal to end the half. High snap, good hold, and the field goal is good. Dallas, despite 4 turnovers, will have the lead going in to the locker room. Every game is different. A battle of quarterbacks, a battle of 1-and-1 squads. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Wow, what a half. ...257 yards for Dallas to just 137 for Mexico City. Just 17 combined rushing yards in this game. Ray Bentley is averaging over 100 yards per game on the season. Has found no room against that Dallas front. This may have been the best play of the first half. Ajumu Afalabi, pick 6. Gave the Aztecs a 7-0 advantage. Macc Wavy Jr. is on pace for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns on the night. He has had his struggles tonight, however. This was one of his prettier passes to Prince Escobar, who's over 100 receiving yards in the first half. 130 to be exact. Matt Wilson down the field connects with Chris Davis. He has had a lot of time to throw in this first half. Mike Davis going to fumble here. Can we get a clear recovery? That was Afalabi with the recovery. So Ajumu Afalabi has a pick 6 and a fumble recovery in this first half. too many field goals, not enough touchdowns for Mexico City has them down. But when KJ Batista's name has been called, he has answered 3 for 3. Wavy Jr. again to Escobar down the sideline. Carlo Montero saved a touchdown. And it wasn't long after that. Macc Wavy Jr. was picked again. Pablo Zamora has 2 interceptions on his birthday for the Aztecs in the first half. Batista nearly missed that one, crept it through the right upright. Wavy Jr. picked again by Zamora. Plenty of first half highlights in this one. Again, look at the pocket for Matt Wilson. He's picked here, however, by Richie Williams. So the rookie gets the interception, which is his first of the season, joining Troy LaShaw, who's been quiet tonight, and A.J. Lacoste as stars for Dallas, who have picks this year. To end the half, Manuel connects on his first field goal attempt of the night, and it's Dallas 17, Mexico City 16. How about wrapping up all the action that happened across the league? Let's do it. Oh, did you miss anything from earlier today? We've got you covered. Alaska visiting Los Angeles today. And, don't mind Doug Bose. He's just doing what Doug Bose does. This guy is on a record-setting pace. Today he had 300 all-purpose yards and 4 touchdowns, and he is just bouncing off of people through the first 3 weeks of the season. And he's got Los Angeles in first place in the West at 2-1 after losing to Vegas on a game-winning field goal opening week. Jack Diamond with the pick there, and LA swamps the Storm 41-6. Baltimore at Carolina. This was a sluggish start for Baltimore. Andrew Rastelli picked off by Maurice Spurgeon. Pass intended for Kendall Gilbert, who was kept in check most of the day. Then Rastelli again later in the first quarter, picked off by Tony Willis, who was tied with Pablo Zamora, atop the league's interception leaders with 4. 3-0 Baltimore, middle second quarter, and Johnny English, arguably with the best run of any player today, goes to the house. Carolina goes up 7-3. They actually led most of this game. Andrew Rastelli, middle of the fourth quarter, a beautiful pass to Mike Osai. And on 4th down and 7, Carolina elects to run. Carolina's offense shut out in the second half. Baltimore wins 23-14. Queen City at Sioux Falls, and the second play of the game belonged to Adam Okoye. Pick 6 on A.J. Caswell. The pass was intended for T.E. Haynes III, but Marcus Bose would respond. Get off! With the touchdown, Bose the player of the week last week, making things happen. Freddie Fox, along with Ashley Anderson and one other Sparrow, also scored rushing touchdowns today late in the first half. Queen City blocks a field goal to keep it close. Corsairs actually led late in the third quarter when Jalen Miller had another 200-yard game today. Gets free and is gone. Greg Morrison missed that tackle. Late in the fourth, Queen City's desperate, and Sioux Falls knows it. A.J. Levy with the interception and the take back the other way. He would pay for it right there. Ouch. Sioux Falls wins 44-20, scored 27 unanswered on Queen City in the second half. Look at that play from Rick O'Reilly. And then Andre Khrushchev gets up off the ground, hurdles a player, and is gone. Las Vegas scored 3 touchdowns on this day, all of them over 60 yards. And this was just the big play type of day. 1 for Cody Cantrell, 2 for Cody Cantrell, and then you're about to see Greg Corky get his second. 3 for Cody Cantrell as Houston climbed all the way back out of a 24-7 deficit thanks to plays like these. Mario Savage was under siege all day long. 3.5 sacks for Marcus Jones, and the game-winning field goal went to Houston. 27-24, Hyenas beat the Gamblers. The second half is coming up shortly from Mexico City. Dallas 17, Mexico City 16. Here on the SFL Network. Stay tuned. Chris Davis returns to start the second half. Davis to the 32. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, back on the air for the first time since October, doing it solo. Dallas is up by a point despite 4 turnovers. Matt Wilson back to pass, dumps it short. Got a little pick play down the field. K.L. Barrett with the reception, picks up 5. Second down and 5 coming up. Just getting underway here in the second half. Happy to have all of you along for the ride. Aiden Friday, Andy Hamilton, DR Sim, Macc Wavy, Spec Poo, and I'm sure many others, although I'm not sure how many viewers we actually have this evening. Ray Bentley picks up a few, third down and 2. At least those are people who have chatted recently. If you're out there and able to chat, chime in. I'll give you a shout out.
3rd and 2 from your Beasts, 41 yards.
10 minutes to go in the third. Third down and 2. Dallas up by a point. 3 receivers. And that pass caught by Chris Davis. 1st and 10 to the Aztec 49. Davis now with 10 receptions. He had 19 in the first 2 games. He already was top 10 in the league in receptions per game, and he's about to shoot up those leaderboards after tonight. Mexico City has not run too much tonight. Ray Bentley has been very quiet. Matt Wilson's pass is way off target. And a wacky looking throw to Isaac Perez. That one clearly did not come off his hands correctly. T. Cabell may have gotten a piece of it at the line. Cabell has been quiet. Ray Bentley has been quiet.
2nd and 10 from your Beasts, 49 yards.
Wilson rocking the 1-bar face mask. 3 receivers. Wilson to throw again. Back to pass. Deep ball is picked into the arms of, oh, what a spin move. Montague makes the tackle. Troy LaShaw has his 2nd interception of the season. And now the interceptions, which have plagued Matt Wilson over the entirety of his career. Looking in a tight window to Barrett. And I didn't see who initially got a hand on it, but LaShaw gets the pick. LaShaw and Williams with interceptions here tonight. And Dallas has the ball and the lead on the road in the Aztecs home opener at the 37-yard line. Dallas trying to make a statement. 4 receivers offside. Mexico City. Mike Davis goes nowhere. Dallas will accept 1st and 5. It's the 3rd penalty of the night on the Aztecs. Here at home, Dallas has not committed an infraction. They also had that pass interference earlier, if you can remember. Morales is the man that jumped offside. What can Dallas do with their first possession of the second half? Back to pass. Wavy Jr. Perfect. Oh, what a hit, too. That was Zamora laying out Escobar. Zamora's got his 5th tackle, but Prince Escobar is catching everything in the building. Runs a post route. Zamora crushes him. Snapped his neck back. I don't know how Prince Escobar got up after that one. Escobar working on potentially a career high. 8:22 to go in the 3rd. Out of the gun for Macc Wavy. Deep ball down the field. Oh, that's just a drop. And I stand corrected. Macc Wavy Jr. is looking for a PI, but Prince Escobar was just afraid of getting another crushing hit, and that's the effect that a big hit can have on a receiver. He wasn't so sure that he wanted to catch that one, but hey, you're going to take the hit anyway. 8:09 to go 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10. 4 receivers, 2 to either side for Wavy Jr. They'll hand it off on a trap to Mike Davis. Mike Davis sidesteps the defense and is running away from everyone. Touchdown on a broken tackle as Afalabi couldn't bring him down. What a burst from Mike Davis. Just did not look like initially there was a ton of space. Davis gets through and Afalabi he slowed him down. There's no doubt about that. But that is a monster run by one of the smaller guys on the field. And Dallas has a chance to go up 8. For Mike Davis, that is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. He only had 55 yards on 22 carries coming into the night. And the extra point for Dallas is good. If you're not playing fantasy football already, folks, you're going to want to get involved in that super fun, super awesome time with weekly prizes. Run by Frank Gooden Jr., who does a fantastic job. And I can only imagine how much fun it is watching all of the action all across the league while you keep track of your fantasy squad. Dallas is playing like a really good fantasy squad right now. 24-16, 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. Davis gets past the 30 once again out to the 32-yard line. Davis, whose birthday is in a couple of days, as we mentioned in the first half, 10th in receptions per game. That is going to go up. 7th in receiving yards per game. That likely will go up if his night continues to progress. Tika Bell, who was trailing Rick O'Reilly by a half a sack today, atop the sack leaderboards, has been quiet. But Dallas has not needed him so far. Ray Bentley is smashed. A loss of 1. That tackle made by Campbell. Bentley has 8 yards. Dallas's run defense has been tremendous tonight. The run defense coming into the game was just 8th in the league, giving up 106 yards a game. Wilson hands it off to Bentley. This time Bentley's got some room, pushes the pile forward. Now it's 3rd down and 4. That's Bentley's best run of the night. His 7 yards on that carry almost equaled what he had this entire game thus far. 3rd down and 4 as you take a look at Julius O'Neill. Bentley averaging coming into the game 118.5 yards. Wilson to throw, wide open and falling backwards. Isaac Perez, lucky he did not get his back cracked. A 1st down for the Aztecs. Isaac Perez, they have called this guy Mr. Clutch for years, a long-time Orlando Intimidator. I should enunciate better. Intimidator comes to Mexico City, where he wants to thrive. 157 yards for Wilson tonight. Isaac Perez gets just his 5th catch in 3 games. 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Aztecs down 8, but in Dallas territory. Back to pass, Matt Wilson fires it outside. That's Isaac Perez again. Picks up 12. Good enough for an Aztec 1st down. Mexico City is rolling at the moment. Again, the Western Conference standings. Mexico City currently leads all tiebreakers amongst 1-1 teams, but Dallas is right there, and everyone is bunched up in the West. Everybody's got a win and a loss in that conference. Matt Wilson's pass is way overthrown. Pressure from behind applied by Morton, I think, and it's 2nd down and 10, if I read the name correctly. 6:09 to go. Tomorrow, Atlanta and Tallahassee do battle in a battle of 1-0 teams. Dallas, or the Swarm and the Pride, rather, tomorrow night with Andy Hamilton. 6:09 to go in the 3rd. Trips off the right side, handoff to Ray Bentley, and he is smashed. Ray Bentley has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide tonight. It's 3rd down and 10. Looking like a bronze out there. Gaines with the tackle. Halfway through the 3rd, and boy, Mexico City needs a momentum-turning play. Dallas has had it since going for it on 4th and 12 and converting. Wilson, wide open! That's Isaac Perez. He's got 3 catches on this drive, and the tight end moves the chains for Mexico City. Gets open on Richie Williams down the field. And Mr. Clutch is doing it again. Don't forget, SFL postgame show is coming up if you played earlier in the day or this evening. We'd love to hear from you. 5:15 to go in the 3rd. Handoff to Bentley, and Bentley is smashed again. That's Gaines right up the middle. This Dallas defense has had 2 star linebackers for the longest time. They went to just 1 this season. Heath McDaniel Sr., 6'4", 235. Ed Rebrabi and Bones Malone, time expiring here in Dallas. 2nd down and 10. They're going to try Bentley again, and Troy LaShaw comes up to make the tackle, no gain. The run support effort tonight by Dallas is just ruthless. The 8th best run defense against the 8th best rushing offense, and Dallas is getting the better of Mexico City tonight. 3rd down and 10. Wilson to throw. Pressure from either side. Pass wide open. A touchdown. Richard Montague, it's a 2-point game. How does this man get so wide open? That is stunning. Richard Montague in the slot runs a post corner, and literally nobody covered him. That is just a blown coverage from Dallas, and the Aztecs are going for 2. Mexico City chasing points too early. They're going to hand it off to Ray Bentley, and Bentley got it! Both of these teams have had gutsy calls tonight offensively. We are tied at 24. Boy, how gutsy is that? The way Dallas has defended the run all night, and the Aztecs still feel like they can give it to Bentley and he can get him a couple of yards. 24-24 with 4 minutes to go in the third. Dobbs to return. I'm not on Slack right now, but if anyone is looking for an entertaining second half, someone please alert the masses. Not all at once, please. 4:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Make sure you're following us on Twitter for SFL updates and alerts. Right to your phone in a number of ways. Mike Davis, 7 carries, 49 yards. Hand off to Davis again with that big touchdown, and all of a sudden, Mike Davis is finding some room to run. Now has more yards tonight than he did in the previous 2 games combined. 2nd down and 5. 3:50 to go in the third in a 24-24 game. Four receivers, 3 off the left side for Macc Wavy Jr. Back to pass. Wavy Jr. to Concord, who's been quiet recently. That is shy of the first down. 3rd down and inches. Troy LaShaw, who had the earlier takeaway, had a career-high 13 tackles in week 1. And also last week surpassed 100 career tackles. So we want to congratulate him on those 2 milestones this season. Pass caught on 3rd down and short. Prince Escobar again down the middle of the field. Escobar is killing this Aztec defense on these post routes down the middle. Tackle made by Christoph Montero, who's had a quieter night than his brother. The Montero brothers reunited for the first time since they lost the championship game together back in season 5. 4 receivers for Wavy. Back to throw. Wavy, deep ball. Caught by Davis Reed! Zamora with another gut-busting hit. Macc Wavy Jr.'s got over 300 yards. And these Dallas receivers are making big catch after big catch and taking the punishment. 4 receivers, Wavy Jr. to throw over the middle. That pass is caught. 4-yard pickup to Jonathan Concord. 2nd down and 6. Clock is running. 2.5 to go in the third quarter, tied at 24. Through the afternoon games, only 2 teams were managed to crack the 30-point barrier. That was Sioux Falls and LA, who both cracked the 40-point barrier. Another offside for Mexico City. Macc Wavy Jr.'s in a bit of trouble. He's going to go down. Mexico City's defensive line has been impressive tonight. This is going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Another crucial penalty on the Aztecs. Their 4th tonight. And again, that's Miles Morales, who just can't seem to help himself tonight. 1:53 left in the third. A tie game at 24. It was 17-16 at the half. Dallas got a touchdown from Mike Davis to go up 8. And then a wide open touchdown pass from Matt Wilson to Richard Montague, which was Montague's first career touchdown. And a 2-point conversion by Bentley tied the game. 2nd down and 1. Davis has a first down. Spins away from 2. And then Zamora lays him out again. Pablo Zamora, I don't care what anyone says. This man may be the most impressive player on the field. This guy makes every tackle. Two of his teammates miss him, and then Mike Davis is decleated. .137 to go. Dallas has a 1st and 10 at the Aztec 19. Five receivers, empty backfield for Wavy. 5 in the box for the Aztecs. Wavy Jr. to throw into the end zone. Picked off! Picked off, intended for Prince Escobar. Christoph Montero, rather. In one-on-one coverage makes the play. 5th turnover tonight by Dallas. And what is it about when I show up in Mexico City, the turnovers? We've got 7 tonight. A monster stop for the Aztec defense. Hand off to Ray Bentley, and he goes nowhere. This time, Heath McDaniel Sr. racks him up. 2nd down, and they're going to give him 1. 2nd down and 9. Minute to go in the 3rd. How about Chris Davis? Where is this guy gone in the 3rd quarter? Dallas has adjusted, and A.J. Lacoste is doing a better job on the speedy wideout of Mexico City. Back to pass. Wilson over the middle. Caught and reaching for the 1st down. K.L. Barrett won't get there. Pickup of 7. 3rd down and 2. Quarterback career numbers. Macc Wavy Jr., by the way, has also hit a milestone tonight. He has now 5,000 passing yards for his career, so congratulations to Macc Wavy Jr., who's in his 2nd season, just his 2nd season. Matt Wilson's pass, incomplete, intended for Chris Davis, and I don't know if he was distracted by the defense that came in with a swatting arm, or if that pass was just off the mark, but either way, Mexico City has to punt the ball away. This could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fair catch called for by Dobbs, leaves 4 seconds on the 3rd quarter clock. Well, it's been a heck of a game, that's for sure. Happy to be on the mic with you all once again. I know it's been a tough week. I thank you all for your support in the variety of ways that I've received it. Really appreciate that as I and the league tries to get back on its feet and get healthy again, which I believe we have done here today. End of the 3rd quarter. It's 24-24. Come on, vocal cords. You got one more wild quarter to go. We'll be back in a moment. Tallahassee is back on top of the power rankings after beating Carolina in Week 2, pushing out Atlanta, who watched it happen while on bye. SFL members are sending a message. Respect must be earned. One win isn't enough. A battle of undefeateds, the smack talk is real. Aquantis Shine and the Swarm travel to face AJ Barnes and the Pride. Monday, January 30th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be a star. The drama is real, only on the SFL Network. Start of the 4th, it's 2nd down and 8 for Dallas. Wavy Jr. throws it over to Davis. Davis spins away from a couple and gets a 1st down to the Aztec 47-yard line. Mike Davis and his presence in the 2nd half has meant the world to the Dallas Ruffnecks. He has really had a tremendous game. That was Christoph Montero, who just had the interception. a couple of plays ago. Getting juked out of his shoes. 10:35 to go in the fourth. Still tied at 24. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side for Wavy. Back to throw. Down the field. Concord caught for a 6-yard pickup to the sideline of Mexico City. 2nd down and 4. Jonathan Concord, a tremendous season last year. Actually holds the team record for receiving touchdowns in a season with 7. That's exactly what he did last year. And off to Mike Davis. 1st down and more. Davis takes another bone-crushing hit from Pablo Zamora. This time above the neck area. No call. 1st down. Dallas again. And Mike Davis has got to be nearing 100 all-purpose yards if he's not there already. Another quiet name in the second half for Mexico City has been Ajumu Afalabi. 1st and 10 at the Aztec 32. The record, by the way, the individual game record for Dallas for receiving yards in the game is 201. Prince Escobar has had a nice day in that regard. Mike Davis gets wrapped up. He's very slow to get up, but it does look like he's going to be okay. 2nd down and 10, no gain for Dallas. The ball's on the Aztec 32. Dallas, at the end of the first half, got sacked out of field goal range, but then ended up going for it on 4th and 12 to get back in it. Wavy Jr.'s pass is knocked away. Afolabi in coverage along with Sanchez. 3rd down and 10. Wavy Jr. has to be very careful here to not take a sack. Jonathan Concord was double-teamed, and Wavy forced that one in there. If he would have waited just a little bit longer, Escobar may have been breaking free. 9:19 to go in the fourth. Five receivers. Wavy, 9 minutes left, can't take a sack, completes the ball, but shy of the 1st down marker. That's Davis Reed. Wavy Jr. did what he could, didn't have anybody open downfield. And Manuel will come on to attempt a field goal that could give Dallas the lead back again. Mexico City has not led in this game since late in the first half. This is a 44-yard field goal attempt, the longest field goal attempted tonight by either team. Manuel's kick is on the way. Good. From 44 yards away. How about that for clutch? And Dallas is back up 3. That was right down the middle, too. Excellent kick. The last meeting between these two teams was close to 22-16. Less scoring in that showdown, but it was the Aztecs who nearly climbed all the way back. Can they do it here tonight in the fourth quarter? Chris Davis bounces off a tackler, but will not reach the 30-yard line. If you're just joining us late, missed the action earlier today. Houston beat Vegas 27-24. Baltimore beat Carolina 23-14. Los Angeles hammered Alaska 41-6. And Sioux Falls beat Queen City 44-20, but that game was close for a long time. It was a 10-point game even with about 5 minutes to go. Matt Wilson's pass is caught by Richard Montague. O'Neal on the tackle. Montague has 3 catches, and all of them have been notable. That catch, the touchdown catch, and then the catch off of the deflection very early in this game that was a tremendous sign of concentration out of the rookie. 6'3", 205, has his first career touchdown tonight. And Matt Wilson and the Aztecs are on the move. 8:06 to go in the fourth. 3 receivers. Matt Wilson, nobody open, has to hit Bentley in the flat, picks up 3. Nice tackle by McDaniel Sr., 2nd and 7. Coming up for the Aztecs, plenty of time as the clock winds down, 7:45 to go in the fourth.
Second and 6. Ball at the 50-yard line.
7.5 to go. 3 receivers, short right side, all of them. Wilson, oh, jumped the route. That was Wavy, Champ Wavy, the son of Macc Wavy, nearly made the best play of the night as he dove in front of that Matt Wilson pass. 3rd down and 7 coming up.
3rd and 6. Ball at the 50-yard line.
3 receivers now left of Matt Wilson, and the defensive front shifts. When will we see T. Cabell in this game? Wilson deep down the field, pass tipped up in the air and incomplete. A.J. Lacoste deflects it away. Pass intended for K.O. Barrett, who has 7 receptions tonight on 9 targets, but Mexico City's drive stalls. And with 7:13 to go in the fourth, the Aztecs are forced to punt it away. Don't forget the post-game show is coming up. We want to hear from you in reaction to all of the action as Dallas nearly blocked that punt. A good punt. Dobbs is put down to the 15-yard line. First and 10. A lot of time still left in this game, but you have to think that the Aztecs have reached a critical point where giving up a touchdown here could make things really difficult. Nothing, well, not many. I shouldn't say nothing because Mexico City has had their moments, but nothing has been very easy for the Aztecs tonight. Dallas has made them earn it. Macc Wavy down the field, passing complete. Jonathan Concord had to play defender on that one as Carlo Montero, well, actually, no, Aaron Arrington stepped in front of that. Let's take a look. No, it was Montero over the middle as Arrington gave up inside position by design. Montero swats it away. 2nd down and 10 for Dallas. And I'm sure we've had, by the end of the night, we'll probably have had 100 passes in this game. Empty backfield for Wavy Jr. Drops to throw. And number 1's pass is intercepted off the deflection to the 25-yard line. I can't believe this. Joey Gonzalez, the free safety, but oh no, it was dropped. Davis Reed dropped it right into the hands of the free safety. First down, Aztecs at the Dallas 25-yard line. That's Gonzalez's 2nd interception in 3 games. 7:10 to go in the fourth, and all of a sudden the Aztecs have new life. Wilson throws middle. It's caught by Davis. How in the world did he make that play? Good enough for a first down as well. Got to get another look at this one. Quick slant. Oh my goodness. How the linebacker turns his back and immediately Matt Wilson fired a laser. That is a veteran throw. That's a 10 out of 10 throw. That is incredible. Matt Wilson inside the 15. Back to pass, near side, caught by Barrett at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 6, a pickup of 4. Did get out of bounds, so the clock stops with 6:41 to play. Turnovers will be the death of Dallas if they cannot come away with a victory here tonight on the road. Macc Wavy has 5 interceptions tonight. 3 receivers for Matt Wilson. He'll give it off to Bentley. Turns around on a trap play, and Gaines lays him out. Gaines is having an impressive night. 3rd down and 4 at the 9. Clock is running. 6:25 and counting. Aztecs trying to take the lead for the first time in the second half. Wilson's pass is knocked away. Heath McDaniel Sr. plays his best defense in the red zone. It's 4th and 4. And another missed opportunity. This will be the 4th field goal attempt for Batista on the night. This one likely his easiest from 25 yards away. This is for the tie in one of the better played SFL games of the season. It's early in the season, and we've had a lot of turnovers here tonight as Batista's field goal is good. But in terms of highlight-worthy plays, amazing hits, beautiful catches, timely stops, and a great run here or there. This has been one heck of a game. From the 2, Dobbs on the return, and he won't reach the 20. Wow, the officials gave him a generous spot. They're giving him the 21-yard line. I did not see a single part of Robert Dobbs cross the 20. Yeah, Christian, I'm never going to get Batista to right. You're just going to have to live with that one. Batista. How am I supposed to say that fast? White guy problems. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Escobar. That was a sloppy throw from Macc Wavy Jr. 2nd and 10. .556 left in the 4th. Mexico City has 4 field goals and a 2-point conversion to go along with a couple of touchdowns. Dallas has 3 touchdowns and a couple of field goals. 5:56 to go in the 4th. Wavy back to throw. Wavy deep ball, nearly picked again. That was Pablo Zamora with the deflection. 3rd down. Escobar 8 receptions on 11 targets, but this Aztec defense is sharpening their knives. Five wide for Wavy. 3rd down and 10. High snap. All kinds of time to throw the ball. What a throw and a catch by Davis Reed to the Dallas 45. On the money. Look at this. That is a thing of beauty. And Pablo Zamora makes another tackle. I'm finding it hard to remember the plays where Pablo Zamora has not had a tackle tonight. What a night to be playing on your birthday. 5:25 to go. 1st down for Wavy, and that throw is caught to the Mexico City 42. That's Davis Reed. Once again, back-to-back 1st down receptions for Davis Reed, the former Mauler, who came over with Wavy Jr. after the Maulers folded. Davis Reed making up for his drop that led to a Mexico City interception and then field goal. Out of the gun, Mike Davis has been quiet recently, but he's had a great second half. Wavy Jr. deep down the field, and Dobbs could not hang on. Couldn't tell if that got deflected or if it was off of the hands of Dobbs. 2nd and 10 either way with 4:48 to go in the 4th.
Let's go.
27-27. The winner goes into a tie with Los Angeles for first place. The loser falls into a tie with Alaska for last place. Pass is caught by Concord, who rudely shoves Richard Montague on the sideline. Concord, 10 catches for 66 yards, and this is a very critical 3rd down and 5 at the Mexico City 36, just outside of field goal range. 4:45 remaining. Wavy out of the gun, back the pass. And Wavy's going long. It's picked off by Aaron Arrington to the 19-yard line. That's 7 turnovers for Dallas tonight. Looking for Dobbs. And Arrington welcomes himself to the stat sheet. This is like Santa Fe, Orlando all over again. If I recall, Santa Fe turned the ball over 7 times in their last home game and ended up losing. They forced 7 turnovers here tonight against Dallas, but can they actually win this game? Ray Bentley takes a huge hit from O'Neal. It's 2nd and 5. I don't think I've ever seen back-to-back games, but it's not even the same stadium. It's just the same team. Jeez, Lou, 4:16 to go in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers for Matt Wilson. Back the pass. That's ahead of the sticks. Chris Davis, who's had a quiet second half, gets a 1st down. And Matt Wilson's up to 260 yards on the day. Honestly surprised it's not more, although the Aztecs have had great field position. It was a vicious stiff arm, I believe, on Gaines on the sideline by Davis. 4:04 to go in a tie game. 3 receivers off to the left. Dallas showing blitz, and they got a little jumpy. First penalty of the night on the Ruffnecks. And the Dallas mistakes are starting to pile up. And still, absolutely nothing tonight out of T. Cabell. That was Wavy, the other son, jumping offside. First and 5. Ray Bentley's biggest play of the night was that 2-point conversion. He's had a good season thus far. Wilson back to pass. Lofting ball, and Montague could have had it. Could have brought it down. 2nd and 5. As soon as Wilson let that ball go, I was thinking to myself, how in the world is anyone going to be on the other end of that for the Aztecs? And it was nearly a perfect pass. 3:56 to go in the 4th tie game. A 2nd and 5. Matt Wilson's changing the play. What audible magic can he work? Going to hand it off to Bentley. And Bentley broke a couple of tackles. Loves getting his number called. Picks up 3 to set up a 3rd down and 2. McDaniel Sr. on the tackle once again. Tomorrow, the only 2 undefeated teams left in the SFL will be on the same field. Tallahassee hosts Atlanta. Andy Hamilton has your call in the SFL game of the week. 3rd down and 2, 3 receivers for Wilson. He'll hand it off to Bentley, and Bentley got the 1st down, and more into Dallas territory to the 47-yard line. Bentley's longest run of the night, up to 35 yards on the evening. Bentley stays patient and then gets a key block on Richie Williams on the outside. 3:15 and ticking. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. The Aztecs have the ball on the Dallas 47. Wilson out of the gun. Will throw. Wilson short toss. A little behind Richard Montague. That was a dangerous throw. Pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7 from
2:40 to go in the 4th. Dallas has 7 in the box. Line shifts to the left. Handoff Bentley. Bentley cuts back right, but is put down by Quackenvoss. Nice tackle there. Pickup of just a yard. 3rd down and 6. Down to 2:20 to go. Mexico City quietly is bleeding this clock here, but they're still outside of field goal range. 2:12 remaining in the 4th. 2 receivers off the left side. K.O. Barrett, bottom of the screen. Wilson to throw. Wilson's pass is caught short of the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning. This is the SFL Network. Did you see T. Cabell absolutely flatten the offensive lineman on the left side? 4th and 1. Mexico City, instead of attempting a 55-yard field goal to win the game, they're going to punt and play defense. This punt is a beauty. It's rolling into the end zone. Somebody's got to stop that. The Aztecs had an opportunity to pin Dallas inside the 1-yard line, and they blew it. It's all on the shoulders now of Macc Wavy Jr. and the Ruffneck offense, who have 7 turnovers. And the Aztecs are probably thinking if they can get an 8th, they'd be in field goal range. 1:49 left. Dallas has all 3 timeouts. Wavy hit as he threw. Incomplete, and Reed took a vicious hit from Carlo Montero. Let's get another look at this. Reed is taking a beating as Montero slams him down. Davis Reed appears to be okay. 2nd down and 10. If you're a star player in the SFL, this is exactly what you live for on either side of the ball. Who's going to be the hero tonight? 1:44 to go. Wavy back to throw. Wavy down the middle. One-handed grab. One-handed by Davis Reed. 1st down to the 39-yard line. Amazing catch after amazing catch. Wavy pass is incomplete, knocked out of bounds by Arrington. Unbelievable. .126 left. Ball's on the Dallas 39. Still have about 30 or so yards to go, but all 3 timeouts in the Roughnecks pocket. 4 receivers. Wavy passing again. Middle. Caught. 1st down. That's Davis Reed again. This guy is electric. 1st and 10 at the Aztec 45. Aztecs need some defense and quick. Wavy over to Davis. Has some room on the sideline. Afolabi. Big tackle at the 40. 2nd down and 5. 55 seconds to go. Wavy. A good pocket. Overthrew his intended receiver with 49 seconds to go. Not Wavy Jr.'s best throw. 3rd down and 5. Dallas is still outside of field goal range. Would they try something if they don't get the first down or play for overtime? 49 seconds to go, 5 wide. Keep an eye on Davis Reed, number 18, top of the screen. Wavy Jr. back to pass, steps up in the pocket, has to fire across the field, and Escobar is ruled incomplete. Wavy Jr., despite 6 picks, has 421 yards. A really bizarre stat line, and Escobar is actually lucky that that was ruled an incomplete. The Aztecs get a stop, and Wavy Jr. is going to go for it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He went for it on 4th and 12 at the end of the first half. It's 4th down and 5, and he is going to go for it. Wavy Jr.'s pass is caught. Oh, my goodness. Pass is caught by Prince Escobar. I have never, 399 games, I have never seen anything like it. Swing out to Davis, and Arrington pops him one with 28 seconds to go. Dallas is in field goal range. Just the absolute guts by this team. Oh, man. 28 seconds to go. Wavy has to be very careful with the football. 5 wide, back to pass. Wavy down the middle, caught at the 12! And now Mexico City's going to start burning timeouts as the Aztecs now need a miracle. This was Macc Wavy's game tonight, which is weird because he's thrown 6 picks. That's Robert Dobbs with the reception. And I tell you what, it hasn't been Wavy Jr.'s best game, but it has been the best game of these Dallas receivers. Prince Escobar, Concord, Davis Reed, I mean, you name it. These guys have caught some insanely difficult passes. 24 seconds to go. Will Dallas run it here? Or will they continue to do what's been working for them? Davis is going to be wrapped up quickly. Timeout with 19 seconds to go, but the Aztecs have just 1 remaining. So unless they can force a turnover here, Manuel's going to have an opportunity to win the game off of his foot. "19 seconds left. I'd expect a carry from Davis here. And he does get the carry. Has a lot of space. Gets it all the way to the 7. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but does Dallas throw the ball? Because they've been taking risks all night long. Mexico City is out of timeouts. Or maybe Dallas will just go for it on 4th down. If they don't get it here, I have no idea. 16 seconds to go in the 4th. Wavy Jr. back to pass. He is going to pass. Into the end zone. The pass is knocked away. Carlo Montero knocks the ball away and leaves time on the clock for Mexico City with no timeouts. This is deja vu. The Aztecs are going to get the ball back with 1 play to potentially win or tie the game against Dallas. We have been here before, and Chris Davis already has a kickoff return for a touchdown this season. 24-yard field goal for Dallas is good. 8 seconds left. Dallas is up 3, but they have given the Aztecs 1 last chance, either on a Davis return or a Matt Wilson throw. Kick is away. Davis has to be careful here. He either needs to score or go down. Davis, 25, 30, breaks a tackle, down to 4 seconds left. And Mexico City has 1 last play. Post-game show is coming up next. Matt Wilson, can he do it? Davis, top of the screen. One last play. Over the middle, Perez. Tackle, ball game. Dallas, despite 7 turnovers, has won it on the road. The post-game show will follow. Second half stats and highlights. Get ready. The SFL postgame show is on the air. Call in number 210-473-8428. We want to hear from Dallas. We want to hear from Mexico City. That was the best game of the day. Ruffnecks 30, Mexico City 27. Dallas and Los Angeles are atop the Western Conference by a half a game. 5 games in the books today. 2 undefeateds in the league left standing. They play tomorrow. 5-5-9. You're on the SFL postgame show.
What's going on, baby?
Man, have you ever? I don't think you've. First of all, I don't think you've ever thrown 6 picks, Mac. And you did it in a win.
Yeah. How about that? You know, I got the flu right now. I'm sounding a little under the weather, but
did
no
you just
excuses,
Michael
man.
Jordan this
Hey,
game? Did you just do that?
No, but how about that performance by that defense? How about that performance by that defense, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, it was. How about that performance by your receivers? This was an amazing performance. Concord, 10 of 66. Escobar, 10 for 174, which I believe is a career high. Davis Reed, 9 for 134. Davis had 5 for 33 out of the backfield. If that's not balance, I don't know what is. And then Dobbs contributed 3 for 25.
Yeah, they came up big. MD came up big with that big run and a couple big, passes. So I was very happy. Mike Davis, I know he was going to show up, and eventually, he did, which I thought he would, and he came big for us today. All the receivers played big today. If I would have stopped throwing it to the other team, they would have even had better numbers. But that was my fault.
Well, this Mexico City secondary has been, in the last 6 quarters, they have 11 interceptions. I mean, this is unprecedented. They're incredible.
Yeah, all I could do is tip my hat to him, man. That birthday boy had a good day, huh?
Yes, he did. Pablo Zamora today had 12 tackles. He led everybody in tackles. 12 tackles, 2 picks. That's amazing.
Yeah. If we could get this offense on track, if I could get this offense on track, me and Coach, we're gonna keep working on it. You know what I mean? We knew over here. It's just me making a couple of mistakes, bad reads. You know what I mean? I don't blame nobody but myself. So that's what leaders do. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I want to give a shout out to Champ though, man. He made a big play today too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Non-star player.
You got 2 weeks to prepare for Sioux Falls, which is a home game for you guys, which potentially could be a game of the week material. How happy is it knowing that you can rest easy on a bye and things aren't perfect, but you're on the top of the West right now?
Oh man, anytime that you could play a game and have 7 or 8 turnovers and still squeak one out, man, that's just telling you how, that 50 Shades and just that team right there, that's something special. Because anytime that, if we ever get 8 turnovers and we ain't blowing the team out, I'm gonna start throwing stuff, because that's our chance right there. You can't let them slip by your hands. And Mexico City's a good team, and I tip my cap to them. They made me pay a lot of times today, but I'm glad that we got this win, baby.
You were talking a lot of smack earlier in the day, but somehow you just seem to figure out how to back it up. How do you keep doing this? You win a championship as a rookie. You throw 6 picks in a game and still win. I mean, you're just making this up as you go along.
It ain't nothing personal, man. It's just all fun. It's just all fun. I don't, it's nothing personal. I'm not worried about them. Trash talking, that's fun to me. I'm real good at it. My feelings don't get hurt, so it's not really a problem for me. I know some people working with feelings, man, and I apologize, you know what I mean, to them. So don't take me serious. It's just, hey, I'm supposed to have confidence in myself. I'm supposed to have confidence in my team. You know what I mean? So that's all I could tell them. If they don't have that confidence, then that's something they got to talk with them and their guys. But over here, like I told them earlier, baby, it's a roughneck world, and they just living in it.
Well, this is thanks for giving me a good first game back. That's
man,
what I
thank you for picking us. It's a blessing, man. When I seen that, baby, you made that smile come out, Cam. I was like, man, first game of the year, we get to hear that voice. Thank you, and it was a great game.
Hey, I told Andy, you're going to get the best game each week. I'm not going to take that away from you. You earned it. I'm looking for the storylines. I'm looking for what potentially could give us an absolute thriller, and that's what Dallas and Mexico City was tonight. Why'd you throw on 3rd down? Goodness gracious, late.
Trying to get one, man. I got them dimes, baby. I was, trying to. That's what happened today. I forced too many, but it's okay. You know what I mean? We got out there with the win, so coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I mean? But it's all right. We won. That's all I can say.
Mac, thanks for the time.
All right, no problem, Cam. You have a great one.
You too. Macc Wavy Jr. tonight, the quarterback rating of just 55. Man, Wilson actually outplayed him. 39 of 62, 447. Had 6 picks with 2 touchdowns. Wilson, 33 of 47, 279. Did throw a couple of interceptions to go along with a couple of touchdowns, but really a solid, strong night for Matt Wilson. It just wasn't his night. 214, you're on a postgame show.
What's going on, man? It's Tico Bill.
Hey, T, man. Hey, you didn't have to do much tonight, man. Your teammates did it all themselves.
Yeah, not my best game tonight, but that's the reason why this game is played with 11 guys. So I had 10 other guys that got my back tonight.
Yeah, that's amazing. You know, it's got to scare everyone around the league. You didn't have any tackles this whole game, and Dallas still won. And Dallas turned the ball over 7 times. How good is this team right now?
You know what? Like I said from the beginning, I thought that a lot of people were going to overlook our defense, especially with the high-powered offense that we have. And I think tonight, we put the league on notice that you cannot overlook the Roughneck defense.
Yeah, you certainly cannot. This is your first time having you, I believe, on a post-game show since you went to Dallas. So how's your time been in Texas thus far since leaving Minneapolis?
Oh, it's been great. You know, Dallas is my hometown, so there's nothing like being home at home. So nothing but positive, experiences so far here with the Roughnecks.
You ever been to Mexico?
I have actually been to Tijuana. So
Okay.
I have been to. I have been across the border.
You get in any trouble down there?
Well, I won't say.
See, that's the difference between you and Matt Wilson. He'll just tell everybody what kind of trouble he's gotten himself into. But you guys.
We're gonna keep that one. We'll keep that under wraps.
Well, you didn't get the pressure maybe that Matt Wilson may have been expecting, but your team certainly turned in a solid defensive effort. You held Alaska to 12 points. Last week, prior to that, you held Oklahoma City to 27. So this is a defense that's given up just a hair over 20 points a game over the first 3 weeks. By your estimations, is it the best defensive squad in the league in your mind?
I want to say we're in the top. We're one of the top units in the league. I don't have any shame in saying that. I think that our linebacking core has just played outstanding tonight. Shout out to Mexico City offensive line, man. They did an excellent job. Their quarterback did a really good job of getting rid of the ball quickly. But like I said, those guys back there, they got my back, man. If one of us is not on, the next guy is there to pick up the slack.
All right, T. Well, great talking with you. Wasn't your best, but hey, it wasn't Wavy's best night either. But a win's a win, right?
Hey, the only stat that matters is the one that goes in the win column. All the rest of them don't matter.
You know it. T. Thanks for the time, man. Appreciate you calling in.
I appreciate it, man.
Open line 210-473-8428. If anyone wants to call in from Dallas, Mexico City, we want to get you in the queue first before we address some of this afternoon's games on people that did not get to call in the pregame. We had tried to get Ronnie in on the pregame. He was having some issues on his end. I'm sure that there's many that people want to discuss about the earlier games. But we're still on this late game. Back and forth, incredible game. Dallas is going to go to 2-1. They have a bye in week 4, followed by a home game against Sioux Falls. And the last time those two teams did battle, that was a war. Mexico City does not have the same fortunes. They are 1-2, and will have to go to Tallahassee. Check that. Tallahassee comes to Mexico City on a short week for Tallahassee. Mexico City will have an extra day to prepare some of their mistakes from tonight for the Pride. And the Pride potentially could be the league's only unbeaten team coming down to Mexico to face the Aztecs in what will be a critical game for the Aztecs as the league begins cross-conference play next week. There are 4 cross-conference games next week and 2 conference games. So make sure you check the schedule for that. Mexico City also they have Tallahassee and Atlanta back-to-back to start cross-conference play. That is a brutal beginning. If no one else wants to or has anything to say about Dallas, Mexico City, feel free to call in and discuss the games from earlier today. Vegas blew a 24-7 lead and lost 24-27 to Houston, 20 unanswered there. Sioux Falls scored 27 unanswered and erased a 2017 deficit and won 44-20. Los Angeles had no deficit to erase. They were up all day, 41-6 on Alaska. And Baltimore defeated Carolina 23-14 and shut out the Skyhawks in the second half. That Baltimore defense is not getting enough credit. They are shutting teams down left and right over the first 3 weeks. They're probably not getting the credit because Atlanta had 36 points in that opening week. But these last couple of weeks, they held Sioux Falls to 17 and they held Carolina to 14. So Baltimore's definitely figured out the defense and are now, like Dallas, giving up just a hair over 20 points a game heading into week 4. I got anybody? Open line 210-473-8428. I'm a little stunned. I hope our viewership was okay tonight. If Andy's game last week that had over 50 plus got more than me tonight, well then I might as well just turn that league over to him because he's doing a bang-up job. Dallas goes to 2-1. They have not faced Los Angeles yet this season. But certainly looking forward to that matchup with Doug Bose. Ray Bentley is a player that we didn't get to mention a whole lot tonight. 17 carries for 37 yards. But Mike Davis, 14 carries, 72 yards. And that's pretty good. And had a touchdown. The 38-yard run for Davis was pretty impressive. Also want to shout out to Macc Wavy, who ended up with 10 tackles tonight for Dallas. Actually was Dallas's leading tackler, along with Gaines, the linebacker. A couple non-stars leading the team in tackles for Dallas. That is incredible, as that Ruffneck defense came up with stop after stop. They gave up just one touchdown in the final 3 quarters of this one after Mexico City got the early score. Whew. What a day. What a day it has been. The Ruffnecks take care of business 30-27, and if we're going to put a bow on it, we should put a bow on it. We've got a full slate of games coming up next Sunday on Chill TV and right here on YouTube on the Sunday Showcase. The Week 4 broadcast schedule will be announced at a later date on Friday, I believe. All of your changes are due Wednesday. And make sure to support Andy Hamilton tomorrow night on the Game of the Week, Tallahassee and Atlanta. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. I am your play-by-play commentator and SFL Commissioner Cameron Irvine, saying good night from Mexico City.